And the new unrestrained Trump was on display at a rally this weekend in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Note to self, new CBS drama, Moon Township. Bull goes to space for some reason. We don't know why. Trump was there to endorse Republican congressional candidate and man whose inner demons are getting bored, Rick Saccone. But Trump got business out of the way quickly, urging voters to elect Republican congressional candidate Rick Saccone before turning to the main subject of the night, himself. Everyone get out there and vote for Ricky Raccoon, whatever. Okay, that's done. Now who wants to jump aboard the crazy train? Woo woo! Full steam ahead, bridges washed out, I don't care. And there's huge news in this speech about the 2020 campaign.
We can't say "Make America Great Again" because I already did that, right? Our new slogan, when we start running in, can you believe it, 2 years from now, is going to be "Keep America Great!" Exclamation point. Keep America great.
Hong Kong. Yes. Keep America great. He's replacing MAGA with CAG. Keep America great. Where have I heard that before? Well, it turns out it's the tagline for the movie The Purge election year. Keep America great. Yeah, now I remember. CAG is the sound I make when I purge. CAG, 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 CAG.
Yeah, get it out. Get it out.
Trump's running again? CAG.
Get it out. Get it out. Yeah.
And Trump thinks he's got a pretty good chance, even if he has to run against another TV billionaire.
Oh, I'd love Oprah to win. I'd love to beat Oprah. I know her weakness. No, I know her weakness.
Yes, she publishes a list of her weaknesses every year. I think this year she had a weakness for infinity scarves, mashed sweet potato toast, and artisanal toffee. That's pretty good. Not bad. I do say so myself. Now, after this, Sunday morning, he went on with Meet the Press. No, wait. That night before, in the speech, he attacked Meet the Press host Chuck Todd.
You ever see the story where it's 1999. I'm on Meet the Press, a show now headed by Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd. He's a sleeping son of a bitch, I'll tell you.
Sleeping son of a bitch? How dare you, sir? That is no way to talk about that good man. Chuck Todd is not a sleeping son of a bitch. He is a goatee host organism. Or you could just do something like this.
Chuck Todd!
My weasel wants to make love to your goatee. Now, that's how you make fun of Chuck Todd with love. We love you, Chuck. Now, Chuck was a little miffed, so yesterday he asked Treasury Secretary Mnuchin whether this name-calling was acceptable behavior.
This is something that is at a campaign rally, and the president likes making funny names.
And if the president likes to do something, then it must be okay. Because if you criticize him, he cuts your hamstrings and hunts you through the forest, which is also something he likes to do, so it must be okay. Where was I? Then Trump pulled out his impression of a normal president.
I'm very presidential. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Rick Saccone will be a great, great congressman. He will help me very much. He's a fine man, and Yang is a wonderful wife. And then you go, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much.
Is Trump really making fun of what he thinks normal presidents are like? That's like an alcoholic going, ooh, look at me, I can hold down a job without drinking wine in the bathroom. I still have a family and woke up inside this morning.
And it's fun that he enjoys doing it.
Then Trump summed it all up this way.
See, that's easy. That's much easier than doing what I have to do.
Wait, you have to do this? Does he think acting like a buffoon is mandatory? Is this some sort of speed situation? Somebody strapped a bomb to the country, and if the president's IQ goes above 55, America explodes? You have to do it? This race is really important to Trump, so today he pulled out the small guns. Here's Don Jr. and Saccone touring a local chocolate factory. Don Jr. felt very comfortable in the chocolate factory because he's half Oompa Loompa on his father's side.
Oh, my.
And... Doop-a-dee-dee. And... the candidate explained why he didn't trust the polls that show Saccone trailing.
We're out meeting people every day, and everywhere I get, it's 100 to 1 for Rick Saccone.
That sounds impressive, but that means that even at your own rallies, 1% of the crowd is chanting, "Other guy, other guy." Of course, it's nice to go campaigning, but there are some inherent optics problems when you campaign in a chocolate factory, resulting in this photo of Donald Trump Jr. seemingly being interviewed by a giant chocolate bunny. Yes. It looks big, but you got to remember it's completely hollow. And the rabbit is too. Of course. Yes.
Ain't nothing in it. Ain't nothing in there.
Of course, everybody's still talking about Trump agreeing to meet with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. And Trump told his rally crowd on Saturday night just how that came about.
South Korea came to my office after having gone to North Korea and seeing Kim Jong-un. And, no, it's very positive.
Yes, very positive. Don't boo Kim Jong-un. He's just a murderous dictator who fed his own uncle to dogs. It's not like he's Oprah or Chuck Todd or anything. But apparently they're having trouble setting a location, since Trump is known for being a reluctant traveler. And Kim is even more of a homebody and has not left North Korea since he took over after his father's death in 2011. Oh, they're gonna have so much to talk about. You mean you're a wealthy shut-in with daddy issues too? But according to reports, it could take place in Korea's demilitarized zone in a location called the Peace House, which sounds like the DMZ's only vegan bakery. But with two impulsive leaders and so many logistics, the meeting has started to appear so risky and seemingly far-fetched that some of Mr. Trump's aides believe it will never happen and that the chances were less than 50%. Yeah, but as we learned in 2016, Trump doesn't need 50%. We got a great show for you tonight.